morning, everyone. I am back at Six Flags over Georgia. After a month, I have finally returned. I can't wait to get back on some of these amazing rides. Even I'm gonna ride some new rides. Hey, you see the Georgia cycle over there? I'm not so excited to do that one again, but I'm excited to do it. And Georgia Scorcher. But we're gonna try again this park. Definitely just looks a bit busy here today. Try to ride as many things as we can today. So walking in, we entered the park and they're stuck. I'm happy I'm not up there because, I mean, I don't mind the view at all. It's just, I won't want to be stuck in that position because I heard this ride is uncomfortable. So, our first ride is gonna be this thing. Not so excited for this thing, but we'll do it just to get it over with. I already have the credit, but I'm just gonna rewrite everything and see. Maybe it could be better this time, I don't know. But let's ride Georgia Cycle. We're gonna have a worse ride because we're in the back row.
Thank you for riding the Georgia Cycle.
I do not like this ride at all, but oh well, get over with at least for a day. So I'll have to ride it again.
The Georgia Cycle, where you must be at least 48 inches tall to ride this ride.
To be honest, this ride should get the RMC treatment. That reminds me. There's RMC markers, yeah. 1 second. You can see right here a mark right here. It's a green mark. It's probably around the coaster.
Party of two in the back, party of two in the back, party of two in the back, party of two in the back. Oh, to the guy in the peach shirt. Party of two. Oh man. Party of two, party of two, party of two in the back, party of two in the back, party of two in the back, party of two in the back.
I hope this thing gets RMC.
Party of two in the back. Oh, to the guy in the Indiana shirt. Party of two in the back.
Oh, this thing is horrible.
Party of two in the back, party of two in the back. Oh, the seat is not to party of two in the back, party of two in the back, party of two in the back.
Hope I survive. Okay. I completed the Georgia Cyclone. I'm gonna say this, it wasn't as bad as what I wrote it a month ago. I mean, still, it was super rough. The first drop was good, but then it just, again, I still don't like this because at the end, it gets so messed up. That's right, I feel like it's just, I really think I hope it gets RMC'd badly. This thing, it's just, this ride is so messed up. It's such a painful contraption. Personally, one of the worst coasters I've ridden, pretty much. I don't hate this ride. It wasn't as bad as Twisted Typhoon, but still I don't like this ride. Hopefully let's get on a better ride this time. Oh, we're back at Carowinds again. The tunnel. I enjoy this tunnel. Acrophobia is currently broken at the moment. I did that one last time. I think we're gonna try to do the Acrophobia next. High altitude and attitude. There is right there. I think it's testing, so we might do that one next. So we'll see if we can do that, and I'll report afterwards. So currently Acrophobia is closed. So we are gonna ride the Dahlonega Mine Train next. Now this is a new credit. I haven't done this one yet. So this will be a new credit for me. So let's see how good this thing rides. I just finished my 77th credit. No, my coaster count is now to 77. I did the Dahlonega Mine Train. I'm not sure if I like that better than Carolina Gold Rush, or I have to think about that. But I didn't really like it that much. It was okay. I'm not not sure if I prefer that over Georgia Cyclone, but it was okay. Air time's a little painful. It wasn't really that boring, but overall, it's a so-so coaster, but not my favorite in the park. And I know they have a sports bar and grill here. Is this like Ale House or something? Sit-down restaurant. I think we might try the kiddie coaster, the Joker's Funhouse coaster. It's in the DC Super Friends area. We might try that credit. It looks like one of the best kiddie coasters because it goes inside a building. Oh, look, no one there. Okay. Are people there? Is it open or closed? I don't know. There's Goliath. Yeah. Let's see if the Funhouse could. Oh, it's the Monster Mansion. That line looks long. The Monster Mansion? I'm guessing we're doing Monster Mansion next. One with a long line. This ride's more like a water ride. It's a southern tradition for any human arriving at a monster function to greet the host by making a monster face. It's my monster face. So I just did the Monster Mansion. That one surprised me in a good way. I was expecting it to be like a boring boat ride. Oh, these things are cool. Unfortunately, looks like I won't be getting this cool today. Not open today. Unfortunately, that sucks. I was hoping to get to 80 today, but apparently it doesn't look like I'll be getting to 80 today, unfortunately. It's okay, I can do Mind Blower later. That could be my 80th credit. But yeah, it's pretty much just a kiddie coaster. While the other coasters are open today, I really wish I could get this credit right here. It does look like a lot of potential to be a good kiddie coaster, but if it's closed, there's nothing I can do about it. I think we're planning to do Superman Ultimate Flight next, or Justice League, which I haven't done Justice League, but I have ridden Superman. Superman's a pretty good flying coaster. Justice League, look, it's like combo Men in Black and Spider-Man, so that's good. Now these things here get you soaked. Yeah. Maybe later. I'll do the water ride later.
I'm not doing that. You know why?
Why?
Not making the same mistake as last time.
Yes. Wet socks are not fun.
No, my pants are still wet from it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna like do Superman or this is like next somewhere like DC themed. I think we'll do Great Maker Scream Machine, then Blue Hawk, then the swing ride. Yeah, I haven't done Great Maker Scream Machine, Blue Hawk, or the swing ride. I forgot what the swing ride was called, but can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do all three.
I don't like it.
And of course Justice League. And then I've already done Superman. The O'Reilly cars look fun. Looks like the Tomorrowland Speedway. It's kind of like a Georgia version of Disneyland. That's why I'd say it is. It's kind of like that. It kind of has that Disneyland feel, except it's not even Disney. So I think it's cool. That's kind of like Disney a little. It kind of feels like a Disney park, but with thrilling coasters. So our next ride is going to be the Justice League Battle of Metropolis. I think afterwards we'll do the Superman. The line doesn't look as long as last time I was here. Last time the line was stupidly long. It wasn't really that long, but I had to wait about 25-30 minutes for it. And then after Superman we'll do Great Maker Scream Machine and Blue Hawk. And of course the swing ride. So yeah, let's have fun on Justice League Battle for Metropolis.
And here is LexCorp headquarters, where we believe they're holding Supergirl, The Flash, Green Lantern, and now
This looks very nice.
Our mission is to
Courage,
get inside,
honor,
free the League members,
hope,
then capture
truth.
Luthor and the Joker. It's not going to be easy.
Equality.
Fortunately, we've got the most high-tech military vehicles from the government's anti-supervillain task force already been captured. Only Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and I are left to defend Metropolis. That's why we're recruiting brave citizens like you to join us in the battle. Based on intel we've gathered from out in the field, we believe our friends are being held.
We're having a wild time taking over Metropolis. We just can't wait for these volunteers, to come out here and join the party. It will be a real blast.
All right, that's enough, Joker. Fellow citizens of Metropolis, the truth is that we are taking the Justice League off the streets and into custody with very good reason. For years now, they've become lawless vigilantes with no regard for the safety of Metropolis.
Wow, Justice League Battle for Metropolis is an experience like no other. That was a very awesome dark ride. Probably could potentially be one of the best dark rides I've ever done, actually. I mean, the quality wasn't exactly the greatest, but I just loved it. Combined like Spider-Man, Men in Black, you know, Transformers, all that stuff. I think our next ride is going to be Superman Ultimate Flight, which this is a great coaster. I mean, not as good as Manta, but it's better than like Nighthawk at Carowinds. That thing is just terrible. Well, when it comes to flying coasters, I mean, it's okay in general, but I just think Superman and Manta are just better coasters than Nighthawk. It's time to ride Superman Ultimate Flight. B&M flying roller coaster. The first B&M for today. Here it's going through the pretzel loop. The element is amazing. So Superman has been completed, and it's just as good as the last time I had on it. It's a pretty good flying coaster. I don't like it as much as Manta though, but that's just my opinion. And it's pretty good ride. The only bad thing is it's cloned everywhere. That's what I'm not a fan of. It's just cloned all over the world. Like all Six Flags parks one at their park. I think next we're gonna do the Great American Scream Machine. Now, I haven't done this one yet. This is one coaster I've not done. And then the blue one, Blue Hawk, I haven't done that one yet. So we'll ride those two next. And I think next is Great American Scream Machine. But I gotta go to the restroom though before riding the next coaster. Our next ride is gonna be the Great American Scream Machine. Oh, another Ace Coaster landmark. Now they've got two Ace Coaster landmarks, this and then Mindbender. Oh, 2017 it was presented. It opened in the 70s. It's a wooden coaster. And now it's time to ride Great American Scream Machine. This is the other wooden coaster in the park. I've heard it's much better than the Georgia Cyclone, so I'm thankful for that. I can't wait to do this one. This one looks a lot of fun. It looks like it's some good air time. It looks like a pretty long, it's a very long ride. And just looks a lot of fun overall. Then after this, we'll ride Blue Hawk, which is the Vekoma MK1200. And there's the Great American Scream Machine going up there. Oh, it's some nasty, ugly puddles. Yeah, I like that. There's two, like a steel coaster right here, Blue Hawk, and then you've got this one next to each other. I think it's cool. But hopefully Blue Hawk's not as bad as it used to be. Because it has soft restraints and yeah. But let's do Great American Scream Machine first though. The ride stuff. Wah, wah, wah. So apparently Great American Scream Machine is broken. We'll come back to it later. Next up we're gonna ride Blue Hawk. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this ride gets shut down for the rest of the day.
Come on over to the top below.
It looks like it broke down. It broke down pretty bad, I think. They're like doing nothing with it, so everyone's leaving. So I'm pretty sure maybe if it reopens once we're on Blue Hawk, maybe then we'll do it next. This ride looks fun though. I want to ride it and get the credit.
There's an argument.
But now we're riding my another new credit that's actually working. Blue Hawk. Which formerly was known as one of the worst roller coasters of all time. And now they've added soft restraints to it, so it's not as bad. But I'll be the judge of that though. So let's take a look at this layout. Looks so like bizarre. It just looks crazy. Wow, that one surprised me. It was this one right here, Blue Hawk. That one surprised me. I mean, I loved it. I don't know why. It was a very awesome Vekoma coaster. Personally, one of my top Vekomas actually. It was a very fun ride. I will say the transitions were definitely on the rougher side, but the butterfly element was amazing. The Sidewinder could be a bit better. The corkscrews, the transition corkscrew was pretty rough. But wow, I'm just glad it did give me a headache. That was a very enjoyable ride. Oh, you have Steelers? Yeah, boo Steelers. But Blue Hawk, I recommend it. It was a very fun roller coaster. We are gonna try this one again. Great American Scream Machine. I'll report to you guys when I get off of it. I just did Great American Scream Machine. No wonder why that's called Great American Scream Machine. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Pure crazy. That blew me away. I mean, yes, it was very rough. I will say that. It definitely hurt. The airtime, holy crap. The airtime is insane. You only have like a very small lap bar. It doesn't go down far at all. So I went flying and I was even standing up at moments. It was crazy. That is the definition of classic madness. That's what you call madness, huh? I need to go through this mist though. Oh, that mist feels good. No wonder why it's still one of the coolest wooden coasters out there. So I've got lunch. I've got some barbecue wings here and fries. Let's see how good these wings are. Much better. We have a show going on, but this food is much better by far than Johnny Rockets. Next up is Sky Screamer. Oops. I just did Sky Screamer. It's over there, and well, it's just an average ride. It was actually a little weird to ride. It was a little creepy. Yeah, because when we were going up, yeah, it was literally if that thing were like stable enough, I'd literally be dead now. It was very fun, but yeah, I might actually take that over Windseeker. Windseeker had a better view, but this is just a totally new experience. How hot do I ride? I'm sizzling, like always. Woo-woo! Daredevil Dive is stuck again. That's the exact position I was stuck at. It's crazy. That's a great coaster. We're going to Gotham City. Love this area of the park. Batman's around there somewhere. Batman's around there. Got Joker's Chaos Coaster, which doesn't seem to be running at the moment. Looks like you're doing some maintenance to it. It's not even a roller coaster, so. We got ones all over the world. Even at the Six Flags Park we go to, there's a Larson Looper, so not too disappointed. Whee! Our next roller coaster is Batman the Ride, the easily most flown B&M inverted coaster in the world. Unlike Banshee, this is not spread out. All the versions of this ride are just bang, 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 one element after another. So that's what I love about Batman. Jingle bells, Batman's bound, Robin Lane, Batmobile, Larson Wheel, Joker did ballet. Wow. Okay, Batman again. I did Batman again in the back row, the exact same spot I sat last time. Oh boy, that thing is insanely intense. Literally, you're gonna be playing into your seat on Batman in the back row. I can never get over how forceful that thing is. Actually, let me tell you this, I started to black out. Yeah, it's that intense. It is crazy. I love it. It's just a fun B&M inverted coaster. Funny thing is, when I first did this, I actually thought they were real people. It's a funny story. We are about to do Mindbender next, this classic movie coaster. This is a coaster that surprised me a lot. The Mindbender. It is an awesome classic coaster, known as the American Coaster Landmark. Wow. It's an Ace Coaster Landmark coaster. And I love it. It's an awesome classic. So let's ride Mindbender. Hey guys, it's the Batmobile. Stick Madison on that. Okay, so we're right there. Okay, how was it? Well, I did Mindbender and still just as good as what I did last time. But we are going to ride the primary, like a junior version of the bless you. It's like a junior version of the Sky Screamer. So let's do this ride. So after that, we're gonna ride Goliath next. Mine looks a little long for Goliath, but the capacity is good with this roller coaster. So let's ride Goliath, one of my top 3 roller coasters. Wow, I just did Goliath again. That is just as good as ever. I'm gonna say this kind of grew on me since my last time I was here. Felt like the airtime was much better, and it was a much better experience this time. We were stuck into back row. I think we're gonna try to do Georgia Scorcher next, depending on the line. And I'll give you my thoughts on the Georgia Scorcher. Here it is. Good old Georgia Scorcher. Let's have ourselves a good time on this amazing stand-up coaster. Georgia Scorcher has been complete, and it was amazing. It's like the last time. I think I like the last ride better. My feet started hurting a little bit, and it kind of wears out your feet after walking around all day. But still, it's a great coaster. We just need to do one more major coaster, and that is the Daredevil Dive. The one that I got stuck on. Hopefully it doesn't come to haunt me this time. So I just rode Daredevil Dive without getting stuck on the brake run. And I gotta say, that was awesome. The first half, just as good as I remembered. Felt crazier than I expected. And then we went into the brake run, but we did not get stuck. We just kept going through. And I gotta tell you that 0G roll, last time I did it, the hang time was crazy. It was still some crazy hang time, but the crazy thing is, at the end of the version, it was like, whoa, on the first time, but this time I did it, it was like, boom, like that. I did not expect that at all. It was a great ride. Definitely, I had a better ride than this time. Still very smooth, it's a great ride. Come check this out at Six Flags Over Georgia. Next up, we're gonna try to ride Joker's Chaos Coaster. It's a Larson Looper. Because it's now open actually. It said it was closed earlier, but it's open now, so I'm gonna go catch a ride on this thing. I just did Joker's Chaos Coaster, which is not a roller coaster. No, that is not my 80th credit, but it's my first Larson Looper, and that was fun. I really liked that. I prefer it over the pirate ship, like the pirate ships that go upside down, like Busch Gardens, like the Phoenix and Southern Star Carowinds, but that was honestly not a bad ride at all. I was surprised by that. A lot of these rides here in the park are surprising me. Like, it's just awesome. So I'm not sure what we're doing next. I'll have to think about it. I'll tell you guys what we're doing next right as I come back. Theme park crazy, if you're watching this, come get your cold burrito at Macho Nacho. We ended up on a sky ride, which will take us to Acrophobia, which is a drop tower, and then we'll head over and ride the Joker's Funhouse coaster for that, just to get that credit.
Polka dot, afro.
Here it is. It's Bugs Bunny Boomtown and DC Super. Sorry, Bugs Bunny Boomtown's a little further away. Very nice view of the park. Over there is you can see a Goliath. It's the hyper coaster. It's a very great view from the sky ride. Right now, we're heading over to do the Acrophobia, the drop tower of the park. To be honest, I'm not really looking forward to this ride that much. It looks like it's a very uncomfortable position, but who knows, I might like it. Let's get this credit at least. And of course, there's the awful, crappy wooden coaster known as the Georgia Cyclone. That thing is just way too bumpy. But let's do Acrophobia. Okay, I just did that. That was awesome. Okay guys, so I am going to Joker's Funhouse coaster because it reopened. And so now there's a possibility I can get that credit. Oh, that is billboard. But yeah, this is the only coaster I need to ride, or I could have ridden all the coasters in general. It's in this DC Super Friends area. This will be my 80th roller coaster, 80. Can't wait to ride this.
Gang, 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 gang.
So,
Oh yeah, put me in the camera, bro. Oh yeah, y'all gotta go far, man. It's gonna be 2 sad little DJ, no double over. Yeah.
So we're gonna get this final credit. Joker Funhouse coaster. The only one I need to ride in order to get on all coasters. It's the only one I need. It's the only credit. It's the only credit I need. So, I'm not sure where the entrance to this thing is. I love the music in the park. I think it's around here somewhere. It's the entrance. Oh, here's the entrance. Here's the entrance for this ride. Entrance to my 80th roller coaster. Oh, it's a bit of a line though. Oh well, it's fine. As long as I get the credit. So, as long as I get that credit, we're good. How many trains are they running? We only do only one train operation. Okay, whatever. Guys, I have done it. I have ridden 80 roller coasters now. And the Kid Coaster wasn't that good, but I'm just happy I've done 80 roller coasters now. Now I have all the credits in the park, and let's just do re-rides now. Our next plan is to do the Hanson ride. It's like a car ride. It's like, what do you call? What do you call Maryland Indy Speedway? It's pretty much like that. I don't know what you see at Disney parks. So let's ride this. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but steering wheel's rigged. Yeah. But I'm gonna do Blue Hawk in the back row. I'm gonna see how the back compares to the middle on Blue Hawk. Because it looks pretty intense actually at one point. Yeah, it's going through there. It says Sidewinder. Looks like it's got some like full Vekoma force. Vekoma does pretty good with forces. But yeah. Let's do this. Blue Hawk in the back row.
And don't forget to visit our friends at the Great American Scream Machine.
Okay, so personally one of my favorite things with this ride is that it's over water. Like the entire ride is over water. That's really cool. Is he really? Because this ride was actually relocated from a New Jersey boardwalk. It doesn't even really look relocated. It looks like very fresh.
Blue Hawk must be at least 48 inches off the ride. Please secure all those articles to the right of the train. That includes cups,
Ready for the back row.
cell phones. Once you are seated, you can pull down on your restraint. The attendant will come by shortly to assist you.
Got full Vekoma force. Vekoma does a decent job of G-force.
We have MCCs, so we have 3 MCCs, 3 MCCs going once, 3 MCCs going twice. So,
Very shaky. The track is shaking a little bit. That's what's cool. It looks like it's designed by a paperclip. That's what's cool about this ride. Bam. A ride that's awesome, that's over water. Yeah, so I did Blue Hawk in the back row twice actually. Not in the back row twice, but I did Blue Hawk twice. That is intense in the back. You can feel the G-force. So that was awesome. But we're gonna ride our final ride tonight. And that's gonna be Georgia Cyclone. In the rain. It is raining. Yes. Water ride. Hope you guys enjoy your water ride. And just like that, everything closes due to the weather. So to keep my phone dry, I'm gonna end the vlog here. It was an amazing day, gotten tons of awesome coasters again, and got 4 new credits. And so I'm gonna sign off. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Stay tuned for more. Catch you all next time. Peace out. Have a theme-tacular day.